Good evening, fire sign family. Oh, my throat. Oh, sorry. My name is Machi, and welcome to the Lovefreelytribe. Today, we are going to do your Lionsgate reading. I know it's a little late, but would I be a Sagittarius if I wasn't late? One. Two, of course, energy and messages come to you, to me, to I, to be read, to be read, to be received, all when it's meant to. So I'm not questioning it. I knew for a while that I wanted to get these done. As far as like the video, I wanted to get these videos out by then because we're towards the end of August now. But one, I have faith in knowing that they would be uploaded in the timeliness that they are needed to be received by whoever is out there needing to receive them. But not just that, but also that, my procrastination, I felt at the time like was just me getting in my own way because I procrastinate, obviously, happens. But I see now that's very it was very divine. Everything's divine. Don't forget that. But anyway, if my awkward talking hasn't scared you away by now, just know you can go into the description and navigate through whatever timestamps are in there. 1, 2, 3 on the clock when I said that, and yeah, just in case you don't want to hear me babble anymore right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say it's not an apology, but it's just like I just want you to know, even if you're watching this 10, 11 years from now, if you were called to watch this video and click play, it is for you, not a coincidence, 100% for you. So let's see what you're needing to hear right now. Also, just because the Lionsgate was August 8th and now we're August 20th doesn't mean that everyone experiences that type of energy all at the same time. You all may very well be, transitioning through your Lionsgate portal energy as we speak. So, or have just recently gone through it or will very soon. So, we just go with the flow around here. That's what we do, and time is just a thing. You know what I mean? Everything that, like I said, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. And 2 o'clock when I said that, boom. All right. Anyway, love you guys for being here. I want to make sure I say that. And let's talk about your crystal. So if you don't want to hear about the crystal, you can move on to the card reading. But let's talk about the crystal that I intuitively selected for the fire signs. Look at that glisten. Look at that shimmer, shining, shimmeriness. This is my favorite little chunk of citrine. Obviously, a very attractive crystal. So I'm getting very just like, maybe fire signs are just looking extra delicious lately. Just very attractive crystal. Sorry, I feel like honestly, I don't know if this is possible. Maybe, why wouldn't it be? But I feel like that was funny to my guides, or one of my guides. So anyway, that's really funny to me. But anyway, so it's all good. Focus. Yeah, it's very orangey colored. But it's resonates more with the navel chakra, which is like self-confidence, self-esteem, like that inner fire signs. Yeah, 333 when I said that, which turned into a 9, which I'm pretty sure is the number associated with Sagittarius. So maybe you're Sagittarius watching this. Hey, but just want to say, yeah, so self-confidence, self-esteem, inner fire that just kind of gets you like, your desire to do things, like just like that confidence to do things. So, you need your root chakra to feel grounded and safe and secured. You need your sacral chakra to give you that emotion, give you that more feminine vibe of like, yeah, give you like that little sauciness with emotion and a little bit of delicateness at the same time. But then you need your gut, right? Your gut, your intuition. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Maybe we need to really be tapping into our intuition. Always, really. But like maybe intuition is going to play a big part in your reading. We'll see. But yeah, you need that gut fire. You need that center. Ooh, that center. Ooh, center yourself. Maybe we're going to be meditating a lot more, fire signs. Centering ourselves, keeping ourselves centered. I like that. Okay. But yeah, I was just going to say also brings that energy to like get things done, right? Which I can resonate with that heavy right now because I felt like I was kind of in this place of like, like I said, procrastination and just like a lot of shadow work. I'm still going through a lot of shadow work currently, here and there, for sure, because there's a lot of stuff to go through in my personal world, my personal psyche. But anyway, but yeah, it gives you that fire to do stuff. You put a little coal in there, get you going, You're ready to do. So action. I feel like some action, some kinetic energy. I like that. Also, wealth, success, right? This is a nice crystal to have if you're trying to manifest some money, actual money, again, or just abundance in your life in general. Abundance doesn't have to be financially, just abundance in general. Just feeling like you have everything you need and that things are flowing to you freely all the time. Super successful. I feel like I was like kind of melodic there, so I don't know if any of you are singing, or maybe you're going to be so happy you're going to want to sing. I don't know. We'll see what this reading brings us. I've been really excited to see what are under these cards here, but yeah, so creativity and stuff like that too. So I'm pretty excited about this. But that's just a little bit about your crystal. I literally just could stare at this crystal all day. I absolutely love citrine, and not just any citrine. I just have always been in love with this particular piece. It's small, I know, but I just have always been absolutely in love with it. Something about the creamy white quartziness towards the bottom. I don't know. It just looks like a little cake. That's what I'm saying. Maybe fire signs be looking extra delicious lately, because that little crystal is just cute. All right, I got high energy right now for y'all, for sure. Can you tell? All right, so we're gonna get into the reading. I just want to let you know, like I do everybody else, and again, last but not least, is y'all. So we gonna wrap this up hopefully with a real fire sign, hot, spicy reading. Let's see. We'll take what we get anyway, because it's all meant for us. Speaking of which, if it resonates with you, go ahead and take it. If you're not really sure and you don't really know, keep listening. And if not, then just leave it. It's not for you. You don't have to fit bits and pieces in. You don't have to do that, okay? As a listener. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I have not previewed these cards whatsoever. But although I do have some notes to keep me focused on reading and interpreting the cards, just because I'm still a little new. I'm getting there, but I'm still a little new to reading tarot. Not to mention that my deck is actually made out of playing cards. I'll show you without... Oh, goodness. Sorry, my phone is dying. So might be a cut in this video. We'll see, because my phone is definitely dying. But I'm so excited that I want to get through this. But playing cards. I meshed like one and then a couple other cards from another deck together, so there was enough. And yeah, it's a homemade tarot deck, so just so you know. And some of you are like, I don't care, that's fine. That's cool. But anyway, yeah, so I'm fairly new, but my energy is like, if I feel called to do something, I'm gonna do it. So if I'm ready to make videos, but I need to use my cheat sheets or my little notes to help me navigate this as I channel, then that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, it's nice to meet you all. I want to just throw that out there again. It's nice to meet you. So happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's find out what we are going to be. I'm going to probably say we a lot because I'm a fire sign, but just you can ignore that or not. Let's see what... trying to spread these out so I can pull them easilier, because they're like in a stack like this. My nose is going crazy. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Okay, so we're going to start with what we are leaving behind. What are fire signs going to leave behind? Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Leaving behind. Let's see. Leaving behind. Oh, interesting. We're leaving behind delayed success. We're leaving behind waiting. Okay, we're not waiting anymore. I like that. See, okay. Didn't we just say? We're stoking that fire in the belly that gets us to do stuff. We're not waiting anymore. We're leaving that behind. We're leaving all that behind. Could even be leaving behind like working too hard, like just working way too hard. But yeah, no, we're leaving behind like all this like waiting and like, you know, some things that we want to be successful or have grinded and grinded to make successful, but it's just not working. While I am getting nasally. Wow. Woohoo! Honestly, I'm starting to feel like I'm resonating with this already, so that's very cool. Giving up on stuff, letting go on stuff that's just not working out, and we're just giving it too much of our work, and it's just, we're just letting it go because we're just tired of waiting on this thing. You know, it's a little bit, you know, no more patience for this thing, I guess, which could sound a little low vibe, but in this case, I feel like it could be for a very good reason. Let's find out. What we're taking with us is the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm liking this already. Okay, so yeah, we're taking with us our resourcefulness, our own personal resourceful energy. Could be, there's fertility in the Queen of Pentacles, of course, too, but domesticity as well. So like, you know, taking with us like maybe, oh my gosh, okay, sorry, I'm getting just a little moment for myself because this truly is something that I have recently got. I mean, just thus far from these two cards, I personally have recently gone through this. So I'm resonating with this reading for y'all. So this is crazy. 1124 on the clock when I said that, and you know what? 1124 is my number sequence that I resonate. That's like always been my number sequence. 1133 on the clock when I say that. That's crazy. Okay, very amazing. I'm gonna keep going. I got goosebumps all over. Thank you, Spirit. This is insane. So what we're seeing here, I feel like I'm just telling you a story about what I just went through. 11:44. Okay, on the clock when I said that. But what we're seeing here is where you're letting go of being like slaving. I don't even want to use that word. Excuse me. That's not okay to use that word. Just working too hard on something that is just not bringing you success like you know. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on the fact that I use that word. That word is not proper. 1212 on the clock. When I say that word, use of word, not proper to use that. Not as, especially not as a white person, not proper to use that word in any type of referencing. In just, yeah, not to offend anyone by using that word, because that's not cool and that's not a word that should be taken lightly ever. Okay, ever. Don't ever take that word lightly. Flew out of my mouth inconsiderately. Leave that. Delete that. Goodbye. Anyway, you're just overworking yourself for something that's just not bringing you success. And you're just trying super, super hard. You're leaving that behind because you're just like, I'm tired of waiting on this thing. I'm losing patience on this thing. To be honest, based on what you're taking with you, you're realizing, you know, this isn't really even what you want. Like, in a sense, like, because you're taking with you this person who, you know, this part of you that perhaps wants a family, just wants to focus on family, focus on being a partner to someone, or, you know, wife, husband, just a partner, a life partner, or just relationship or whatever. You just want to focus, some of you just want to focus on that instead of putting all this hard work into something that is not really bringing you any fruits. You're doing all this labor and there's no fruits from it, and you're just losing patience with it. And also, you know, you're going to step into some resourcefulness as well too, because you are naturally resourceful. So walking away from this thing is not going to, like, what's the word? Like, you probably will gain more from leaving this thing behind because of how resourceful you are, and you know, you're focusing more on this place of, I don't know, wifey vibe, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be exactly, you know, it doesn't, you know, whatever gender you identify as, it's just this feminine energy of like wanting to just be that loving wifey vibe, that loving partner vibe. And like I said, even you may be ready to start a family, like with children and stuff. And if you are someone who identifies as someone who want to be a mother, and you know, you're feeling those vibes, like it might be time for you to become a mother. Like, I just feel like a feminine energy from that specifically, but it doesn't have to be a female or a mother. It could be father, could be whatever gender identity that you identify as. I feel like I said identity and identify too much, but it's all good. So let's move forward. For some reason, I'm embarrassing myself, but I've been learning that if I'm not embarrassing myself, then I'm not doing anything. So the embarrassment away. Okay, embarrass me away. I don't know what that means. Okay, anyway, moving on. So I like this so far. I got too excited, and then now I'm just like sounding a little silly, but it's all good. We're not gonna get down on ourselves. It's all good. Okay, now what you're going to find from doing this, let's see. The star in reverse. What you're going to find from all of this, oh, okay, interesting. Okay, all right, now the plot is thickening. So what you're going to find from this is this change is some depression. Could even bring some illness. I'm feeling and hearing more, other mental illnesses, anxiety, disorders, stuff like this. Wow. It could even mean arrogance, but I'm not feeling that as strongly as just the depression and the illness notes I have here. Wow. Oh, my cat scared me. That's Tyron. Hi, Tyron. She's probably going to walk up here. Please don't burn your tail, okay? See, she's scared of the fire. Come on, it's all right. It's okay. Come on, Tyron. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. That was not good. Sorry. Okay. Tyron, you going to be all right? She's probably hungry. Her food dish is like right there. She has to like walk from here to there. Okay, she'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is really going to bring up some emotions. Some depression, illness, could like trigger, some, I don't know, maybe if you have a chronic illness and just maybe the depression of this, or some mental health issues that come about from this could trigger some other type of physical illnesses and stuff too. Take care of yourself in this time. Interesting. Could just be stressful. To finally leave this thing behind. It's divine though. You're definitely called to do it. It's definitely the right decision in this time and place, so. Interesting. All right. It's all right. A little sobering moment. It's all good. It's all balance. Let's continue. Let's see what energy you're going to activate from this change. 3 of Swords in reverse. Let's see. Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. I like that. Okay. You're going to activate this energy of like wanting to heal. Some physical healing. Just apologizing for things, or maybe you're apologizing like to yourself or to others, or honestly, I've been getting personally as a fire sign, I've been getting a lot of like inner child type awakenings. So it's like I'm getting like this feeling of apologizing to maybe your inner child, maybe what you're letting go of is like a childhood dream. Hurts my heart a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep learning here. Recovering after a loss. Wow, it's like you're mourning. It's like you're mourning this thing. Like you're finally let this thing go. You've been working on this for a long time. You've been trying to get this for a long time. This could be a promotion at a job. This could be someone's attention. This could be, I don't feel like it's a relationship, but maybe for like someone out there, a very one person, like super rare, could be like a relationship you've been trying to develop, but it just won't develop. But no, I just feel like this is something like a goal, a job, a goal, something, and it's just not happening. And you're just losing patience with it, and you're tired of waiting, and you're done. You're done with it. And you're just going to be your resourceful self, and you want to focus on family, you want to focus on, life in the home or something. Maybe some of you like have just been like really trying to work on like a certain business or something, and then you realize like you just want to be a stay-at-home mom or something. Or maybe you've been like really trying to build some kind of career out of something that you once loved, you know but now you realize like other things are important to you, so you want to, use your resources to focus more on like your true align, like the goals that are truly aligned with you as you are today, instead of maybe what you thought you wanted back then when you first started embarking on this journey towards whatever that was that you were working towards. And now you're like, I'm different now, like I really want to focus on, you know more things from the heart, like family. I really want to focus on, or maybe you want to spend more time with your family and this is taking too much away. Something like that. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so it's bringing some depression because you're like, it's change. Be honest with you. I mean, change is hard, but like, as I know fire signs, this is not shade or anything, but fire signs, it can be hard to accept change. As much as we like change and we welcome it, it can still be hard, especially depending on what else is in your birth chart. Like, it'd be really hard to accept change, especially if this is telling me that you're basically mourning this loss and you're taking time to recover and heal from this loss. So, just tells me that like this was a really big part of your heart. But I have this vibe that like that you have to do this though. It's almost like a noble vibe. Like, I know I got to do this. I know what's important to me. I know I got to do this, but it is hard. And it is going to hit you in your soft spots. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean? Oh, it is going to hit you in a deep, deep place, and you're going to have to heal. And yeah, something about like your inner child apologizing to your younger self in a way. Like, you're just going to kind of feel like almost like a sense of letting down your inner child, but it's all divine. It's all happening how it's supposed to. And it's something that something that's true to you right now, something big, something that's really just, I don't know, true to you. Interesting. I thought I was channeling something for a second, but I missed it. It'll come back. All right, so let's see. All right, clarity. What's going to become clear? This will help us out. Judgment. Interesting. Okay, what's going to become clear? Very interesting. All right, so I mean, clarity is what's going to come clear. That's good. I mean, sometimes all we really want is some clarity, and it's just the hardest thing to find. But what's coming clear is just like a decision, a wake-up call. Oh, your life's purpose. Oh, I love this. I'm telling you, I'm resonating with this reading so big right now. I just really, literally just went through this. And in ways, I'm still in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, your life's purpose is going to come to you from all this. So it's going to hurt. It's a loss, definitely, because it was a dream. Not like it's crushed, but you have to say goodbye to it because you're just tired of waiting for it to make you happy. Thank you, Spirit. You're tired of waiting for this dream you've been working on forever to make you happy. And you realize what really makes you happy, on like a true level. Like, when I'm old and gray, what are the things that are going to be most important to me? And that's family. Again, might be kids or something. But it's definitely family, and it's definitely just, your resources, just things that make you happy, like just nature, just not little things, but like the big things that are little things that we overlook. Like, you're realizing that that's what makes you happy, not exactly this anymore. This could have came from a want for fame, a want for money, a want for, some big bougie career or whatever, and you're realizing you just don't really exactly want that anymore. Not only that you don't want it anymore, but that it's just not happening. And this card is telling me that it never happened because it wasn't your true life's purpose. I mean, 24/24 when I say this. It was meant to happen because you've learned so much along the way, and now you're getting to this point of this huge, immense growth. This is your portal moment. This is your Lionsgate portal moment, like, to really walk through this transition. Is crazy. I'm so excited for you. And yeah, all that happened, and it's happening this way because you needed to find your true life's purpose. And now you are. That's what's going to become clear. Oh my goodness. Are you excited? Are you excited to find your freaking life's purpose right now? Like, I don't know if you've already gotten there, or if you're about to, or if you're in it right now, especially if you're in these tough moments where you're mourning this loss, and it's just like, damn, like, I gotta let that go, you know? Just keep holding on. Your life's purpose is coming clear to you. This is big. Or a decision that you've been needing to make. Could just be even the decision, like maybe you're just like, should I let this go, should I not? Could just be the decision, but for so many of you, it is life's purpose time, coming clear to you. I love this. Yay! Okay, alright, awesome, fire signs. Okay, I like this. Change. What's going to change in you? What changes are going to be brought in you from this experience? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Interesting. All right, you're gonna kind of become a workaholic. Hey, I have definitely gone through this very recently. Yeah, you're gonna find your life's purpose, and again, as fire signs do, get really freaking psyched about it. And you know, you just let this thing go, right? And sometimes we just feel like we can snap out of it and be like, all right, I let that go, let's move on. I figured out what my purpose is, so full speed ahead, right? But you're going to kind of turn into a workaholic. It's going to change. It's going to change that in you. You're going to kind of turn into a workaholic. I mean, as if you weren't working hard enough here. This could also be just like a card to say, like, you know, you're going to not work like this anymore, like you were on that one thing. But honestly, I don't think that that's truly what this card is here to say. This card is here to say that, like, you're going to be working your butt off because you found out your life's purpose and you're ready to just, like, make it happen. Maybe because you spent so many years working on something that wasn't happening and now you're just like, oh my gosh, my life's purpose is so clear to me, like, I got to make this happen. But at the same time, you got to be careful with this card because there can be a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, and financial setbacks involved. And what I'm getting is, like, you're going to want to work really hard on this newfound clarity, you know, that you've just, you know, aha moment, like wake up call, like, oh my God, it's my life's purpose. But at the same time, like, it's probably not going to be something that's, like, profiting you right out the gate. So it may be hard. You might be working your butt off and, again, not seeing the fruits right away. But that's all right. Think about how much time. Spirit's telling me to tell you to think about how much time you put into this and how long you never saw the fruits of your labor. Years and years. I'm feeling decades from this card. How long you've put, you know, so much work into this and not seen the fruits of your labor. So, you know, this is a newfound glory, you know, this is a newfound life's purpose. Like, just because you're not seeing the fruits of your labor right away, don't let that hold you back. Don't let that, like, discourage you, but just be aware that, like, your finances are probably still going to be, you know, setback. You know, you're going to be kind of a workaholic or whatever. Yeah, but I feel like as far as changes goes, I feel like this card is saying, like you're going to be kind of feeling similarly like you used to for this, like busting your ass. Sometimes you get a little jealous of people that have more than you in this field or whatever it is. Sometimes you get a little envious of others who are maybe making more money or seeing more reward from their work than you ever did in this career or whatever this is. You know, and it's kind of like a more like low vibe kind of experience. Like, you're kind of just like, crap, like, I'm busting my ass, I'm not really making any money and, like, all these people look like they're just succeeding all around me. I think what's going to change in you is that you're going to see those things even in your true life's purpose when you're on that, when you become aware of it and you start working for it. Sorry. You're going to see and feel those things as well. But I'm getting this hint of, like, but it's not going to like mean the same things that it used to, in a sense, like, because you know that this is your calling. I feel like you're going to be more patient. But that doesn't mean you're not still going to feel those things. Like, you're still going to look at others doing whatever this thing is and you're going to be like, damn, like, I want to be like them already. Like, chop chop. But at the same time, I feel like you're gonna be more patient, just by what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. But let's see the rest of the cards to find out exactly where we're headed with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, before my phone dies too. So 3003 when I said that. Okay. So benefits. What's gonna benefit you from all this? Let's see. We got 7 of Swords. Okay. 7 of Swords. Oh, interesting. Benefits. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is like betrayal, dishonesty, running away. That's your benefit. Okay, let's think about this, Spirit. I'm getting a little confused off this one. Now, 7, energy-wise, like, as a number, is like digging deep. Layers to you, which is interesting that we started out at a 7. You've probably been digging deep to realize that this goal that you've been working so hard on is not for you anymore. Congratulations to you for doing that hard work, I have to say. I feel called to say. So, dishonesty. Benefit. Okay, yes, thank you, Spirit. Yes, you realized you weren't being true to yourself. You realized chasing that other dream was not really ever what you wanted. Truly. Wow. Wow. Now, I feel this vibe, but this is new to me. Wow, your benefit from this whole transition. So you realize that I love how we're beginning on a 7 and essentially ending on a 7. Deep digging within. You're realizing it was never what you really wanted. You were dishonest with yourself. You're realizing, yeah. You realize how much it made you like run from stuff. Wow, how much it made you run away from like a family life that you've really been wanting, like just like a settled down kind of life, like just love that's just like revolved around just love and family and earth and peace and all that, children and things. It's made you run away from that for a long time. You never focused on it just because, I don't know, for whatever reason, you just really felt like you had to chase that. You really felt like you had to chase that for a while. Excuse me. Okay. I feel like I'm understanding this card a little bit more. I want to reiterate. It's definitely the energy of you're realizing you don't have to work like that. You're realizing you don't have to be jealous of other people. You're realizing you don't, you're realizing you don't, oh, wow, Spirit, thank you. Wow, see, I went through this. This is crazy. You're realizing you don't have to suffer financially anymore. This was causing you so much financial suffering because, and you were running away from this, like, resourceful life, like, where you just are grateful for the things you have, and you just, again, that maybe that natural maternal kind of feminine vibe or instinct in you that wants to settle down and just enjoy life and have family and stuff like this. The day-to-day good stuff. And you're realizing now that you don't have to be broke. Like, if I want to say it just straight up, 3355 when I say this. Which translates to a 10 and a 6, and 10 plus 6 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, deep digging, lots of 7 energy. You're realizing you don't have to be broke. You're realizing you don't have to be a workaholic. Like, this was giving you, this goal, though you may have for some reason felt that it was meant for you and you just loved it and you just needed to get this, like, of all things in your life, you needed to get this thing, this goal, whatever, this career, whatever it was. As much energy as you put into it, you realize that, like, it was making you envious of other people. Like, it was basically like as great as you thought it was to chase it, it was making you, like, bust your ass for something that you didn't really want. Like, I mean, maybe at one point you wanted it, but, like, you didn't never really ask yourself from the deepest, truest place, like, of what you truly wanted. And now you know. Now you know what you're here for. From a real, true place. After you mourn this loss, because you decided that something's not right about it. And yeah, what's changing in you is you're realizing, I don't have to be broke. I don't have to bust my ass and like do this grind, you know, like I have been for this one thing that's just not working out. Like, I know what's for me now, and, you know, I can go get it, and I don't have to be envious of anybody. I can just do my thing. I can just do my thing. That's what I'm hearing. I love that. I can just do my thing. This is me. This is my thing. I like that. Yeah. So, Seven of Swords, again, reiterate. Yeah. You're realizing you weren't true to yourself. You realize you've been running away from yourself for a long time. Wow, that's for somebody. That's for somebody. You realize you've been running away from yourself for a long time. And you're coming home to yourself. It's your truth. That's your benefit. That's your benefit. All this stuff you went through this whole time. Now, stepping in to your truest, resourceful, just like current energy that you're in. Going through a grief moment. Boom. Oh my gosh, my life's purpose. I get it now. And you're changing. You're changing your ways from how you used to chase after this thing that just wasn't for you. You realize you don't need to do that anymore, because what's for you is yours, is what I'm hearing. Just what's for you is yours. You don't have to chase it so hard. Yeesh, I love that. Wow, that's big. That's big. And yeah, you're just realizing, like, you don't have to run away from yourself. Yeah, you don't have to live this lie anymore. I love that. You don't have to live this lie. You don't have to live this lie anymore. Damn. I'm gonna have to write down some of these things Spirit's saying and tattoo them on myself. I'll tell you that much. This is crazy. Wow, you don't have to live this lie anymore. Yeesh. Wow, fire signs, I love this for you. We've got one more card. This is your enlightened message from Sirius themselves. So let's see. We've got Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Sirius's message. So, Queen of Swords, you know, is like a really cold person. Unkind. Logic that's just like, I don't even know if I can say cynical, but it's just like, just logic that's just sharp. It's just like, no leniency within the logic whatsoever. But dishonesty is also in there. I mean, I'm hearing truth will set you free in my, like, from my guides right now. Fire sign, sorry, my phone died. So now this is my iPad. Hopefully it left off where it died and it didn't, like, glitch and, like, not save it all. That would be very unfortunate. But just going with my gut, intuitively, knowing, maybe it's intuition, maybe it's optimism, but knowing where I left off, I'm just going to take it from there. So again, we're left at the last card. Sirius's, it always makes me think of Cyrus, which is one of my dogs that passed away. I love you, Cyrus. But Sirius's enlightened message, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, it's a very cold, just rigid person, unkind person, and dishonest. There's a lot of dishonesty with this card. And so, to be completely honest with you, I kind of feel the urge to pull. I haven't done this for any of the other signs as far as these Lionsgate readings go. I want to pull a couple more, or at least another card for this, just to be clear. But I'm hearing that this is an energy, like this is serious, like kind of giving you a message of the energy that you no longer want to be. Like, you don't want to be this person. Like, I'm feeling like, I feel like I'm hearing like following this initial thing any longer is what I'm hearing, is going to bring you to this cold rigidity, bring this to, you know, like, and you're not like that, fire sign. Like, you like to, you know, enjoy life. You like to have fun. You like to be chill. You like to, you know, you also like to, you know, show off a little bit and be spunky and have fun and all that. But, you know, that's not what this Queen of Swords in reverse energy is at all. It's very rigid, very just like, just cold. Like, I'm visualizing like a future self that's just like, I'm literally, what I'm seeing, it's kind of like from a movie almost. Like, it's just like a person, I see a woman, but a person in a kitchen, what looks like a woman, obviously, what looks like a woman anyway, but feminine energy in a kitchen, just like, you know, almost looks like 1950s vibe kind of thing, and just kind of miserable about what they've like chose to follow in their life. And though that's a little opposite, because this energy that you're stepping into is wanting to possibly follow more of a family direction, I'm feeling as though like the bitterness lies within, like regret. And for some reason I'm being pulled and called to believe that the regret is associated with if you continue on with this initial dream like any longer. It's going to fill you with more. I mean, it's already, you realize it's already been making you, you know, broke, making you, like, not following your own truth. Like, it's already been making you work too much and just all this stuff. And that if you were to do it any longer, you're going to be faced with this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. And that's just not you. And I don't recommend that for you or anyone. And so what I want to do here, Spirit, if I may, and for you fire signs, is just pull a couple more cards just to clarify Sirius's message. I haven't had to do this for any other of the signs, but this is kind of throwing me for a little bit of a loop. And these cards, what I have here, they're basically like, I don't remember what I started calling them, but kind of like just magic words, magic words, magic messages, just intuitive one-worded cards, and then every so often there's an emotional face card that has an intuitive phrase on it. So let's see here. Doesn't want to shuffle all the way. Okay, Spirit, thank you. All right. Can you tell me more? Oh, there we go. We've got wow. Okay, that's how I see it. But what I'm feeling, mom. Mom. Interesting. Any more? Sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Any more? Ooh, sorry. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. If I could ask for just a few more, like a few less cards. Sorry about that. Any more clarity on the Queen of Swords in reverse? Any more clarity on the Queen of Swords? And ooh, that's a lot. Spirit really wants me to take these. 5 cards. What are we looking at here? Focus. It's upside down. Look. Focus and look. Continue. Interesting. This happens every time. Ooh, wow. Jealousy. Oh, Spirit, I thank you. Wow, Spirit's coming through. Yes. Yep. Wow, thank you, Spirit. This could not be any more clear for me. Yeah, I'm feeling as though, especially with this card, focus card upside down, I'm feeling like if you were to, I'm feeling like what I was saying was pretty spot on. Like, one, the mom card is giving me vibes of like like again, that motherly energy, that like family energy. If that's you know you, it doesn't have to be like a person that identifies as a mom or not, but like just that feminine energy. Yeah, like this is what you want, and you don't want to be a bitter mom, right? Right, you don't want to be oh, thank you, Spirit, I'm seeing it now. So continuing on here with this dream, with this childhood dream, over and over, because it's not your true calling, because you're about to learn what your true calling is, because this isn't your true calling. If you were to continue on, Sirius wants to know, if you were to continue on with this, my cat's being funny, that it's not going to be attainable. You're not going to attain it. And therefore, when you do decide to settle down in the future, if and when that comes, or you do decide to be, you know, just that kind of figure in someone's life, whether you just end up being someone's partner, or you end up being, you know, some type of maternal figure for someone else, or this could even just clarify whenever you know, years later when you get older even. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be any type of, any gender identity, just feminine energy. You could end up being a bitter mom. You don't want to be a Queen of Swords in reverse mom. And think about it, if you know anybody who's you know, any friends or anything who's had parents who are just bitter, like it's just because they chased something for so long and it wasn't for them, and then they either denied their true calling just because they were so stubborn that they wanted to keep working at this, and it made them bitter, or they, you know, they just like are still working at this and it's still not giving them fulfillment, and you know, they're in the process of still denying their true calling. And so you don't want to be like that. You want to find your true calling now, and it's here for you now, so take it, receive it. I love that. And then this is, to me, clarifying, like, again, like you making, if you were to make the decision to you know, if you were to not heed this call that Spirit's giving you, you know, like making an unfocused judgment, like this is warning you of, like, you know, of focusing. I'm also getting like a focus within vibe, like not necessarily like focus on outer things, like focus on where your heart's at. And that's so interesting that there's hearts on there, and it's a 4, which is like foundation energy. So focus on really where your heart lies, like to the core, to the bottom of it, to build upon that. I think I'm feeling that energy from these cards. These cards are new to me, so I'm still interpreting them, but I'm liking this. Look and continue. I'm feeling like this is like your timeline, like your alternate timeline. If you were to deny Sirius's this, or not even Sirius's, but you know, if you were to deny this Lionsgate reading like process here that's meant for you. My cat is going crazy. I feel like this is an alternate timeline, and it doesn't look great, I can tell you that much. It's basically, oh god, he's going crazy, and I'm scared he has a bug. Okay, it's not a bug. Okay, good. Look, continue, this happens every time, and jealousy. Like, this is just a big vibe of like falling back into that cycle and ending up just jealous again. Like, it, you know, if you were to, you know, okay, look, focus. I feel like this is Sirius being like, okay, look within, pay attention. Pay attention to this. If you continue on this way, this is going to be you. You see how angry she is? She's pissed. She's just fed up. She's not happy. That's not a happy face. And the quote is, this happens every time. Oof. Man, I love this deck. And it's going to just lead to jealousy all over again. When if you follow your true calling and go through all these shadow moments and things, you realize you are open. You need to, not need, I'm not going to force anything on you, but like, it's time for you to see how rough following this has made your life and made you feel about your life. I thank you, Spirit. I want to say it's made you feel less than because you haven't attained it. And if you deny this, new calling and this new process, as scary as it may be, yeah, this is going to be you. I feel like it's you know, I still can't do this. This is happening again. Like, oh my goodness, why? I feel like this is also a warning that with this new thing, not to associate it too much with the other thing in that energy space. Like, what I mean by that is like, not to not to repeat these same patterns that the other dream had you going, right? So when you're on this dream, you're working too much, you're jealous of other people, you feel like you're not seeing the fruits of your rewards, things are taking a while or whatever. Like, again, I want to reiterate from the last video, I mean, you spent so much time on that other dream that finding your true life's calling, because whatever this is your true life's calling. I feel like it was 11:11 when I said that, but I couldn't see completely. I had to like move my head to see 11:22 when I'm saying this. But anyway, this is your true calling, what you're finding out. Let me just make sure that's clear with you. This is your true freaking calling, okay? I feel like this is also a warning to like not repeat the same energy towards this, like, and I don't think you will, because it's coming from a place of truth. But don't morph this. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. 11:44. Don't morph this around something that's not your truth as well, because whatever this was, you know, you really loved and really wanted at some point in life, but not only was it not for you because it's not your calling, it's not your true life's purpose at this point, but it drained you and created negative energy for you and whatever a lot of the time, because you were positioning it and crafting at it and doing it from a place that wasn't true for you. So I'm getting, this is also a warning to go after this dream, this life's purpose that you're becoming aware of. Go after that from a place of truth. Don't go after that again from a place of dishonesty with yourself. Don't go after it again with workaholicism. Don't go after it again with just envy of other people and jealous and wanting to be like others and wanting to have what others have. Oh yes, Spirit, thank you for this. Yes, because you do not want this energy. No. We do not want to be the grumpy. We do not want to be the grumpy Queen of Swords in reverse mom. No, that's not what we want to be. And that could be mom to children of your own in the future or now, or that could be mom to, like, you know, to someone who could look up to you, no matter where you go. You don't want to spread that bitterness. You don't want to create that bitterness. You definitely don't want to spread it. And so, yeah, this is also just a warning of just saying, like, if you continue doing this, like, living things from an not from a place of full truth, like, you're going to feel like this kind of stuff happens. Like, you're just going to feel, like, angry, and you're just going to be like, it's happening again. But honestly, from this hand, I mostly feel like if you ignore this message, if you ignore this new calling, and are like, but I really think I can still do this. Like, I really just need to do it because I've been doing it for my whole life and I need to do it. Yeah, if you ignore this, you know, new life's purpose and just keep focusing on that one, you're going to just end up stressed and angry and, again, maybe ultimately jealous all over again. So please be mindful of this gift. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Sirius, so very much. Please be mindful of this gift that is this clarity, because this is amazing, okay? You don't realize how many people go without this clarity and for how long. And think about how long you went without this clarity. And it's yours. So take it. Run with it. Pay attention to how you're changing. Pay attention. And, you know, I'm hearing also reward yourself for changes you have made to not be this way anymore. But pay attention to how this was how you were when you were chasing this dream. And keep in mind, you don't want to do that anymore. This is you now. Queen of Pentacles is you now. Not only that, but you have the gift of clarity to your life's purpose. Don't let yourself become this. Follow along with the flow is what I'm hearing. Follow along with the flow. The thing about this reading is it's not giving a lot of information on where you go from here. But all I'm receiving is just trust it and follow along with the flow. I think the biggest message for you, fire signs, now my iPad's dying. I think the biggest message for you here to take home with you, besides everything, is right here though. Pay attention. Pay attention and focus and make sure you are not treating yourself this way with your life's calling. Because you won't be satisfied. You're not going to find satisfaction You're going to feel like, oh, this always happens to me, blah, everything's crap. If you keep repeating this, don't repeat that. You know? Leave that. Let yourself change from that. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Let yourself change from this. Let yourself benefit from this. I like that. Let yourself change from the workaholism and the running yourself dry and being freaking broke from it and the jealousy and stuff. Let yourself change from that and let yourself benefit. Let yourself benefit from the betrayal you may have felt, from the dishonesty you may have like created and now walked away from, you know, because you're finding your truth. Very interesting, a very elevated reading. I just want to say thank you for watching, and hopefully this clicks well into where it left off on my phone when it died. And I thank you, Spirit, and I thank you, Sirius, and I thank you, just everyone and everything. And this is amazing. And we finally got the message out, and hopefully it resonates with you in some way. I wish you the best. I think this is amazing. Congratulations to you for finding your life's purpose. If you haven't yet, it's coming. And just be open to the change. It can be scary, but be open to it. And, you know, you might want to just like keep a little reminder book or something to remind yourself of how all this, you know, kind of made you feel, in a sense of like, you know, all the things that not went wrong, but just all the things that kind of made you feel less than while going for it, and all the different things and ways that made you jealous, and all this stuff that, you know, as you were trying to reach for it, it just wasn't meant for you. It's not that you weren't good enough. Spirit wants me to know that. It's not that you weren't good enough. You're more than good enough is what I'm hearing. You're fucking more than good enough. Way more than good enough. It just wasn't your calling. It just wasn't for you. And it's not for you anymore. This is. So don't fall back into that cycle. You don't want to end up like this. You don't want to, whoever you could picture has this energy, this just bitterness. You don't want to end up like that. Saving you. That's what I'm hearing. Saving you from this. That's what Sirius's message is. All right. Love you much. Check out the description if you want to email me about anything or personal readings and all that. I have my donation info down there too. Instagram stuff. And I just love you so, so much. And take care, fire signs. You got this. You'll be good, okay?